Welcome to the November 1st Wednesday meditation through the Church of the Spirit in Chicago, churchofthespirit.org. Tonight we're going to do a meditation that will help you to remember moments in your life that you would like to remember. I'd like you to find a comfortable position. If you are seated upright, it would be good to have your feet flat on the floor, your legs and arms not crossed. And just bring your attention inward. Noticing your breath. And take a few breaths in through your nostrils and out through your mouth. In through the nostrils and out through the mouth. There's something about that sequencing that naturally signals the body to relax. And you can allow your breathing to return now to its easy, natural rhythm, nice and easy. Let it be easy, continuing to observe the breathing without needing to control it now. Just observing, and every time you exhale, allow some of that tension that you're releasing to be felt going down your legs, out the bottoms of your feet into the earth. Every exhalation, draining tension away. And whatever you release into the earth, she will take it and transmute it and change it into something useful. Settling gently into this moment with your breathing body. Noticing how your body moves as you breathe, without judgment, without analysis. And if your eyes are closed, I would like you to gently open them and find somewhere in your physical space 5 things to notice, 5 objects that you can see that give you pleasure to notice. And just observe these 5 objects. deeply. Maybe the shape is appealing, maybe the color, maybe just a memory of some sort that these objects or a particular object brings to you. Just focus in on seeing them intently in this moment and appreciate their presence in your moment. Allow yourself to enjoy the sight of these objects. Appreciate the appearance of the object, or maybe even the object itself. And now, if you are willing, if you'd like to, you can gently allow your eyes to close and see if you can hear anything in your space. Find some sounds you can observe and be present with. Perhaps it's your breath. Perhaps there are sounds from outside that you can hear. No sound being a distraction, just something to focus on. And if you think you can't hear anything, then just observe and be present with that silence. And if there are quite a few sounds, just pick out two or three that you would like to observe and let the rest fade into the background. Be aware of your breathing body now at the same time that you are observing these sounds. Taking in the fact that this sound or these sounds are part of your present moment, part of the moment that you're occupying with your breathing body. Those sounds are also a part of that moment. At this point, I want to just assure you that you're doing fine. If you're at all confused by any of my suggestions, just go with what you feel right. Being present with the sounds. That's the objective at this moment. You need not worry about being perfect or getting it right. And now I would like you to shift your focus to noticing something that you can feel. Perhaps it is part of your clothing against your skin. It can be the feeling of your weight against whatever you're sitting on. And you can move your hands around if you'd like to explore. Find things to touch and notice the texture. Are they smooth, coarse, perhaps even rough? And can you notice the temperature? Does one object feel warmer or cooler than the next? Notice that your body continues to breathe. And these sensations of whatever you have chosen to focus on, those feelings are part of this moment that you are occupying with your breathing body. And now I'd like you to shift your attention to your smell and see if there's anything in your environment that you can smell right now. And if you can't smell anything, that's fine. It may be as simple as a piece of your clothing. Notice that smell if there is one that you can detect. And become aware of it as part of your moment. That you are occupying with your breathing body. Allow yourself to enjoy it and perhaps appreciate it. And now notice if there is a taste that you can taste at this moment. Is there anything in your mouth that you can taste, that you can appreciate, or simply acknowledge as part of this wonderful, perfect moment? And now I would like you to choose one or two things to focus on that you have already focused on. And if you choose a sight, I'd like you to try and keep your eyes closed and recall it. Bring to mind one or two things that you've already observed, that you've already focused on, and make them a part of your awareness as you continue to share this moment with your breathing body. Allow yourself to enjoy and appreciate those things. In asking you to focus back on something you had already focused on, I took you back in time, which is not something I generally do. But now I'm going to ask you if you're willing to remember a moment in your past before this meditation started that you would like to save, that you would like to take with you into your future and appreciate this moment from the past, and see if you can bring into your mind sights or sounds or smells or physical feelings that you can recall and focus on what they were like when you were experiencing them and bring those sensations of the past into this moment. Generally, when we are focusing on the moment we're in, we focus on eliminating any thought of the past or the future. But right now, I want you to allow yourself to have a pleasant memory and acknowledge the fact that you can have a memory of the past in this present moment. And if you're remembering something that was visual, notice a color or a texture or anything about the site or sights of that moment that holds resonance with you, that you can appreciate, that makes you want to recall that moment. The sounds, if there was somebody else present in that moment, can you recall the sound of their voice or their laugh? I'd like you to bring your attention back to the moment you're in and the space that you're in. And notice your breathing body and just see how it's doing. And if it's still breathing, that's fine. That's all you need to observe. I'd like you to begin slowly to bring your attention to your eyes. And if they are closed, I'd like you to gradually, slowly begin to open them and see if you can take in some sights in your space and continue to be present with your breathing body. And now gently begin to move your body a little, beginning to move your fingers and toes. And if you wish, you can find some larger stretch that you feel comfortable doing, bringing your attention completely back into the physical space that you are in. Thank you for coming to this meditation tonight.